Morning everybody, Nick from the Udder Farm here today. I've actually got Jason behind the camera today.
G'day guys.
Here I am going to be talking about giving you an update on the fruit trees. It's been a little while since we planted them. If you remember, we did a video on how to plant a fruit tree. So this is giving you now the update on how they're going. So let's go take a look. It's been about, I'd say, well actually it was September last year. So that's been roughly about 9-10 months now since we actually planted the fruit trees. This here is the black sapote. Other people, you know it as a common name of chocolate pudding. That's what they actually say that the fruit can taste like, chocolate pudding. So can't wait to try this one. But what I actually wanted to show you guys, if you come in, Jason, and have a look down here, actually if you notice the new shoots that have come up below the graft, they're the ones that you want to take off. So I'm just going to cut them off with a pair of sharp seckies and get those ones off.
How do I know where the graft is though?
Well, it's right here. You'll see the join.
Oh
yeah. And then this is the rootstock. So if you actually let those new shoots grow and become bigger, it will actually then start to overtake your original plant, and you won't be getting the black sapote fruit. You'll be getting the original fruit, whatever they've grafted it onto. So that's why you need to take them off and look after it like that. And plus it takes all the nutrients and everything away from all of your new growth as well. So another good reason to do it. Now we'll go have a look at the banana trees. Here we have the blue Java banana plant. Apparently it tastes like creamy vanilla ice cream. So I cannot wait to try it. You can actually see that it's on a lean at the moment. We've had a lot of wind and a lot of rain lately. So I think that because the mound there has just been so wet, and because of all of the wind, and obviously because of the pressure of the fruit, is making it lean over. So we are going to prop it up to give it that little bit of extra support. On here, this is our first bunch. Because it has been since September that we actually planted them, so as I said 10 months ago, they actually say that it can take 2 to 3 years before they can fruit. So I'm actually quite proud of this banana plant. It's really done well. Here you can see that I've chopped off the flower. That is so the rest of the plant can preserve all of its nutrients and energy into producing beautiful bananas for us. Here I like to keep all of the old dead leaves and everything as well, all cleaned up. I can chop them up and give it back to the earth, or just put them in the compost as well. It doesn't really matter either way, as long as it's given back to Mother Earth. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Can't wait to taste them. This one here is a lychee tree. Love our lychees. And we actually decided to plant a lot of these fruit trees because the fruit trees that we have selected, the fruit costs so much money when you go to buy them in the shop when it's seasonal. So lychees, absolutely love them, can't wait. But this one has had a few troubles along its way. We've actually had black scale on it as well. Because the tree is at such a small scale at the moment, it's easy to handle. So I just got a bit of soapy water and a toothbrush, and I got in there and I just cleaned all of the branches and wherever it was that I could find. Mostly you'll see it when it's at the base of the tree as well. So I've treated it, it's gone, I won that battle. But now at the moment, it actually has lychee erinose mite. I have trimmed it here, as you can see. However, I have just noticed today that I have missed a few, and it is still evident that it is there. That is what they do. It damages the leaf, it makes it deformed, and they produce a brown velvety on the underleaf. Oh, there we go, there's some more there as well. And it can take over, and it mainly, if it's there, once the new shoots start, see the new shoots here, if I don't get rid of it now, it will start to attack the nice new shoots. So what I will do now is I'll trim just each leaf with a pair of sharp secateurs. I'll trim that, and then because the new leaves are coming through, I will then give it a spray, just in a little spray bottle if I've only got to do this one, just with a bit of eco oil, and that will also help any other sucking insects that you have, like your scale and your aphids and the lychee erinose mite. And then so it can affect the fruit as well, so that's why it's best to get onto it straight away. As soon as you see any evidence that it's there, get onto it, because you don't want to miss out on your lychees.
And what about watering when you're planting them? When you first put them in the ground?
When we bought the lychee tree, the lady told us to give it so much water. They cannot get enough water. So water, 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 they love it.
Yeah, and that information we got from a lady who's actually got a lychee farm. They actually make lychee ice cream. They said they cannot get enough water. You cannot waterlog a lychee when you first put them in the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Now this one I am excited about. This is our nectarine tree. I love its shape, I love its form, and I love what it does. It is deciduous, so hence that is why mostly all of the leaves have fallen off. But just look at the beauty of it, and look at all the new buds that we're getting. So these are all going to be flowers, and then hence, fingers crossed, turn into fruit. You can see down here, Jason, if you can come down and have a look. This is one of the flowers that have developed so far. This nectarine tree is actually self-fertile. So it actually will produce its own pollen on the end of the stigma. So we don't need any other trees or anything like that to help produce the fruit.
That's great, so we don't need a pollinator like a bee or insect.
No, because it does it all of itself. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. Here we've got the bush lemon. This one we obviously didn't plant it 10 months ago. This was here originally when we bought the property. However, last year I did have to give it a good scrub up. It was absolutely riddled in gall wasp and in citrus scab, like absolutely just covered in it. So I got Jason to help me, and we basically took the top off, cut out all the bits in the middle to sort of open it up and give it a bit of extra sunlight. And then I removed every single bit of gall wasp that I could identify and every single fruit that was on the tree, and then I gave it a spray. So I obviously didn't give it enough spray because I can see that it's evident that it has come back. If you can see up here, Jason, if you can have a look up there, I can see on the fruit that it is starting to come back.
What am I looking at now?
The grey spots on the fruit. Can you see that?
No, I mightn't be able to see it, but I can see, yeah, slightly grey there, yep.
Okay, and then, well, it's here, it's evident on the leaves here too. See, these are all the new shoots that have come through, and that is what it does to your leaves.
Oh, that there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hope you guys can see that.
It deforms them, and it doesn't make it look pretty. It can eventually take over the tree, so that's why I wanted to get rid of it. The fruit this year is so much better than what it was last year. If Jason, if you actually come over here, like, I was not getting fruit like that last year, that's for sure. That is absolutely huge, and it's lovely. I've been drinking lemons all this winter in my water and loving it. So I can see that what I did worked. However, I need to get onto it quicker next time. So as soon as you see the new shoots coming, that is when you need to treat it.
You mentioned, Nick, that get onto the treatment sooner, as soon as you see it.
Yeah.
When they cut those sections off, you say that affected, like here.
Yeah.
what do you recommend doing with those? Would you recommend just cutting them up and remulching them under the tree? And also the fruit, you said pick all the fruit off.
No, definitely not. No, because they are infected, I chopped them off and I burnt them straight away. Took them over into the campfire and yeah, spent a couple of nights burning them. The fruit and all, fruit, leaves, everything, every bit of it. You probably could bag it and bin it as well, but definitely not into your compost or putting it back underneath your tree. Get rid of it. This is a red grapefruit. What I wanted to show you guys today is though, how the gall wasp can affect it. Because the grapefruit is close, it belongs to the citrus family, because it is so close to the bush lemon tree, I need to keep an eye on it as well, because that citrus scab, if it gets loose, it can affect all my citrus trees, and that is what I do not want. So I've actually, well, the gall wasp as well, I've actually come across this tree and noticed that we do have the gall wasps in here. Jason came and gave me a hand one day, and what we did was we got the knife and we actually cut the gall wasp open, so then it's exposed to the elements. And with the new leaves here, because I was a little bit worried about them as well, being close to the lemon tree, I have sprayed them with an eco fungicide and an eco oil, because on the farm here we are going totally organic, and as you can see that it's worked a treat. So there's no evidence of the citrus scab that has come over, as well as we do have a bit of leaf miner on here as well. It affects the leaves, the leaf miner. It doesn't affect the fruit, so I'm not too worried about them, but it can make the tree look ugly. And I'll get Jason to go around and have a look. We've actually got 4 grapefruits on here at the moment, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I don't think they're far off being ripe either.
No, I know. Look, these ones down here are starting to colour up, so yeah, looking forward to these ones. So yeah, all of the fruit trees here do actually keep us busy between both farms, Troll Property and the other farm. So, well, that's going to be about it for you guys today. So from wherever you are watching it from, have a great morning, a terrific afternoon, and a wonderful evening.